Good, very late morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Yes, I'm in the same wardrobe I was yesterday when I went live, but of course I've changed my bandana. We can't have the same bandana 2 days in a row. It would be absolutely uncouth. I don't know, I can't think of a description. At any rate, I thought that I'm actually on a work break right now, and I thought that I would get a Lounger of the Week request out of the way. It sounds like it's such a pain. It's for Freethinker, and I know if Smitty's watching, he's probably going to say, why isn't she doing mine? I was the Lounger first. I doubt he's going to say that, please. It's because I have to do a little more research into yours, honey. But Freethinker just asked that I maybe talk a little bit about what's going on with the child, my son. For new people, I used to get teased quite a bit because, I don't know, I always just call... I call babies the baby or the child, when he got older. Okay, let me explain. Let me try to make sense. When Spencer was born, we called him the baby all the time. The baby. And then he got to be not so much of a baby, more of a toddler, a little bit beyond that. Bernadette. She loves to play with the gum band. She's running around with it in her mouth. Very cute. Rubber band, excuse me. So then when he got to be of another age, then I started to call him the child. And it just kind of stuck. Some people get mad at me over that. I don't know why. People are kind of strange. And I'm completely normal. So that's why I just can't believe it. But anyhow, Freethinker had requested that I talk a little bit about what's going on with the child, whose actual name is Spencer, and the child's woman, known as Katie, and they work at this fancy club down in Key Largo. Gosh, I forgot the place. And what's happening with them, so I will do that. And she said anything about mother, that, whatever, just family stuff is what she wanted to hear. Boy, this cup's a mess. So the latest with Spencer is he works constantly. I don't hear from him a whole lot. The other day he was working some huge party, and so he called me. He was there early or something, and he'd already set up, and he was able to telephone me. I think he said he's working 16 hours a day? 17, 18, 19. You know how I am with math. 16 hours a day at some points. Just working like a machine down there. So that's what's happening, and both of them have been approached. I love to use the word approach. By other club owners, I guess, to maybe look into working for them as well. Not sure what's going on, but there's always opportunities out there. It seems like whenever you have a job, it's easier to find one. It's kind of always been that way, I suppose, because you're exposed to more people. So that's what's happening. They don't have a lot of free time. I mean, his father lives in Orlando, and I think he has gone to visit him maybe 4 times. It is quite a drive. It's not like it's a hop, skip, and a jump, just from the Key Largo up to Orlando, but nonetheless, that's what's going on. Nothing too earth-shattering to report there. He is paying off his car, so that's nice. That's good to know. He's, saving money, paying off his car, and doing all that jazz. What else can I say? So that's the update with him. They will be home. I believe he told me in April for quite an extended stay. So that's good. And when Spencer comes home, when the child arrives, I will, of course, con him into going live or at least doing a video with me. He's not very shy. Why would he be? His father's not shy, and I'm certainly not shy. So there you have that. And Katie Louise, that's what I call the girlfriend, but her real name's Katie. There's no Louise involved. She will be, of course, coming along as well, and I will try to capture her on video. So far, this is just absolutely stimulating. I know it's so exciting. You better calm down and stop drinking coffee, because this will just do it for you right here. It's not very thrilling, but it is an easy request, and I thank you, Freethinker, for that. In terms of Mother, she's just plodding along, doing what Mother does, which is quite a bit of stuff, actually. She's really active in the community, like at her church and things like that, and always, she checks the mail for the church and does a lot of church-oriented social activities, as Frank Zappa once said in his song Catholic Girls. So that's what she's doing, and plus working at Stitch Art Custom Embroidery, located for your convenience near Hank's Frozen Custard on 322, here in the greater Lakeland region of Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania. So she hasn't been at work, been called into work lately, but they have their busy season and slower and all that jazz. So that's what's happening with Mother. Last night she called me over. I had to change a light bulb, just one in her chandelier thing that's in the dining room, and we visited, and it was sort of fun. I don't know, we rooted through her very organized drawer in her desk where everything is alphabetized, of course. We have large erasers, small erasers, pens, pencils, whiteout, everything is completely... I've really never seen anything like it, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest with you, I normally lie my arse off, but I'm being honest for once in my days. I'm not making it up when I tell you that Mother alphabetizes her spices and her canned goods and things. And I don't really think she alphabetizes her drawer, in terms of her pens and pencils and stuff like that, but it's really something else. I think she even admits to being rather anal about these things, used in the psychological definition, the psychology, whatever. I guess that's all. This was an easy Lounger of the Week request, and I do appreciate it. I feel a little guilty because I have not fulfilled Smitty's wish, but it's a little more detailed. And I think I'm going to put my own spin on it anyway to make it more, I don't know, so I don't have to study to the max for this answer. So that's really all. Right now, as I said, I'm on the work break. I have to get going. I have to inhale a little bit of lunch. It is, hang on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. It is, the next campaign is a 4-H and agriculture salute. I think it's dairy farmers. So that's what we're doing, is acknowledging the efforts of the 4-H. I was a member of 4-H, by the way, when I was younger. I think I was in Saddle Up. It was called Saddle Up 4-H. A lot of fun. And, it was just a good time had by all. I had a horse, not Joe the Pony, but another horse, when I was a teenager. And so that was my project, or whatever you call it. So hats off to 4-H, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't even tell you what the H's mean. Hands, helping, heart, and hands, help, heart. I don't remember. You can fill me in. Okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, oh, there's our dear sweet Bernadette. Don't even know how that's going to come out. Just remember that war is indeed a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler. I'll just hold this up as I get back to my perch. Okay. I could try to capture her, but I don't know. Okay, that's all. Love you so. Bye-bye.